Millions of years ago, Earth looked nothing like it does today. The world was older, harsher, and far more dangerous. Life was already thriving, but survival was never guaranteed. All the continents we know today were fused together into a single massive landmass. This supercontinent was called Pangea. When we imagine prehistoric Earth, we often picture dinosaurs like Tyrannosaurus rex. But dinosaurs came much later. Long before them, other giants ruled the planet. Welcome to the Permian Period, a forgotten chapter of Earth's history that began nearly 300 million years ago. Pangea was surrounded by a vast global ocean known as Pangea. Together, land and sea shaped the fate of all life on Earth. The Permian Period began as Earth emerged from an ice age. Some regions averaged just 4 degrees Celsius. Oxygen levels were lower than modern times. Breathing would feel difficult, but still possible. And for now, the world remained calm. As millions of years passed, Earth began to warm. The Ice Age faded, and Pangea transformed into a lush world. Plants spread across the land. Insects diversified at an astonishing rate. Animals evolved new forms to survive in an ever-changing environment. This was a volcanic planet. Eruptions reshaped continents, altered climates, and drove evolution forward. As climates shifted, giant swamp forests began to dry out. Plants were forced to adapt or disappear. Around 290 million years ago, the first seed-bearing plants appeared. They were called gymnosperms. Their seeds allowed them to spread across Pangea. Early Permian forests resembled ancient evergreens. They hid a world buzzing with life, some familiar, others unsettling. Cicadas buzzed, beetles crawled, cockroaches thrived. But these insects were enormous, some as large as birds. Despite their size, insects did not rule the land. Something far more dangerous did. Meet Dimetrodon, an extinct ancestor of primitive mammals, and one of the most terrifying predators of its time. Dimetrodon grew up to 5 meters long and weighed over 200 kilograms. A massive sail ran along its spine. Scientists believe this sail helped regulate body temperature, absorbing heat during the day and releasing it during cooler nights. It moved low to the ground like a crocodile. Its teeth were a deadly combination, sharp for slicing, flat for crushing. Dimetrodon was an apex predator. Nothing challenged its dominance in the early Permian world. As time passed, new creatures evolved. Mammal-like reptiles known as therapsids began to dominate the land. Some grew over 5 meters long. Others were smaller, faster hunters. They had strong jaws and upright legs. During the Middle Permian, Earth continued to heat up. Average temperatures reached 25 degrees Celsius. Sea levels shifted, but marine life adapted. Ancient sharks and bony fish thrived in the superocean. Later, gentle herbivores appeared. Lystrosaurus was small, sturdy, and adaptable. It survived by burrowing underground. Another creature emerged, the cynodont. With whiskers and fur, it resembled early mammals. But danger was building. Massive volcanic activity was changing the atmosphere itself. Oxygen levels dropped dramatically, possibly as low as 10%. Breathing became a constant struggle. Temperatures continued to rise. The lush world of the Permian slowly turned into an oven. Then came the end. 252 million years ago, Earth faced its greatest disaster. Nearly 90% of life vanished. This event is known as the Great Dying. Volcanoes erupted for thousands of years. Ash blocked sunlight. Plants died. Food chains collapsed. Oceans lost their oxygen. Marine life suffocated. Over 95% of sea species went extinct. Earth fell silent. The Permian world was gone. But extinction was not the end. From this devastation, new life would rise, including the dinosaurs. But that is a story for another time.